Now deputies believe a 16-year-old committed an almost unthinkable crime. The Liberty Township teen is accused of trying to kill his parents.
Deputies say Mitchell Simon set fire to the family's home on Tarragon Court overnight. But the story does not end there. Detectives say Simon had a careful plan. Local 12 News reporter Larry Davis has been following this story all day for us. He's live now with more on what deputies are saying about this teenager. Larry.
Hi, Cammie. Well, from the outside, you can hardly tell there was even a fire at this address here on Tarragon Court in Liberty Township, but stunning details are now emerging about a 16-year-old boy's plan to set fire to his home. They say he had a journal, he had drawings, all a plan to set fire to the home, and detectives say his goal was to kill his parents.
Butler County 911.
Help! Help! Our house is on fire.
Okay, what's your address, ma'am?
7126 Tarragon Court.
Okay, what type of fire is it?
It's a house fire inside our house.
Okay, is everybody out?
No.
I need everybody to get out.
At the end of the 911 call, you can hear the woman shaking the door, trying to get out. Investigators say 16-year-old Mitchell Simon kept a log and drawings of a plan to kill his parents. They say he also tied their bedroom doors shut so they couldn't get out.
To actually tie the door shut and set the house afire, pretty serious stuff. And to have to jump out the window, can't not get out your door because it's tied shut. Pretty serious.
Firefighters say 50-year-old Perry Simon jumped from the second floor. 56-year-old Sharron Simon had to be rescued from a second-floor window. Their son was not home when firefighters arrived. He was arrested a short time later. Mitchell Simon was a junior at Lakota West High School. School officials would have no comment, only to confirm he was a student. Neighbor Jeanette Minder says that Mitchell played airsoft with her son. She described him as nice and polite and never spoke of any problems at home.
It's heartbreaking. You know, my stomach just turns to think of what they're going through right now. You know, it's just got to be horrible. Even to think that your own son would do that to you.
And Cammie, both parents were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. It remains to be seen whether or not Mitchell Simon will be tried as an adult. Those charges have not been filed as of yet. Now, the sheriff says it's believed that there had been some discipline problems that had been ongoing between a teenage boy and his parents. And we talked to a neighbor just a short time ago. He really doesn't believe that Mitchell had any ill intent here. He says he's an introvert, a very bright kid. He thinks it was all just a sick joke. But tonight he remains in the Butler County Juvenile Detention Center. Live in Liberty Township, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Cammie, back to you.
Larry, one of the most amazing things about the story is the detail that went into this plan. I mean, he really thought this thing out, huh?
He really did. I mean, we've got a journal, we've got drawings, and he had that plan to tie the bedroom door shut so his parents couldn't get out. And as you heard on that 911 tape, she was working very hard to get out of that door and couldn't.
Wow, what a story. Larry, thank you very much. The 16-year-old was in court this morning to face a juvenile court judge. He did not enter a plea, but he will be back in court for a pretrial hearing on November 5th.